Man is a microcosm, or a little world, because he is an extract from all the stars and planets of the whole firmament, from the earth and the elements, and so he is their quintessence. Paracelsus. In the pursuit of understanding the mysteries of existence, few paths offer as profound and intricate a journey as that of Rosicrucianism. This ancient and enigmatic order, shrouded in the mists of history and symbol, invites seekers into a realm where the spiritual and material worlds intertwine, revealing deeper truths about the universe and our place within it. This exploration unfolds over 5 chapters, each delving into a different facet of Rosicrucian wisdom and its timeless relevance. Chapter 1. The Unseen Roots of Knowledge. In the annals of esoteric traditions and mystical lore, the Rosicrucian order emerges as a silhouette against the backdrop of history, shrouded in mystery and draped in allegory. To the seeker of hidden truths, this enigmatic society offers a path paved with symbols, metaphors, and profound teachings. The first chapter in understanding the Rosicrucians is to step into a world where spiritual insights are woven into the fabric of reality, a realm where the seeker must be willing to observe, listen, understand, and most crucially, open their heart. There is no other path to gnosis, the pursuit of knowledge, and as the journey unfolds, it becomes evident that there never was. The Rosicrucian tradition, steeped in mysticism and enigma, finds its echoes in the ancient halls of spiritual wisdom. Their teachings, while concealed from the unprepared, are potent and transformative, capable of causing profound upheaval in the uninitiated. The Apostle Paul, in his first epistle to the Corinthians, aptly captured this essence by stating that while meat is the sustenance of the strong, many must first be nurtured with milk, not yet ready for the deeper teachings of Christ. This metaphor underscores a fundamental Rosicrucian belief. True understanding is reserved for those who earnestly seek it, for nothing can hinder a person whose heart is pure and intentions virtuous. The mysteries that the Rosicrucians endeavor to unravel are not mere curiosities, but gateways to understanding the deeper nature of our existence. These mysteries are closely guarded, revealed only to those deemed ready to shoulder the responsibility that comes with such knowledge. It is a journey of awakening, where each step forward is a revelation, and each revelation a step closer to the universal truths that govern our reality. The Rosicrucian order is but one of many mystery schools that have existed throughout the ages. These schools, each a beacon of knowledge in its time, have served the singular purpose of guiding humanity through its spiritual evolution, leading from one astrological age to the next. The teachings of these schools are like the phoenix of legend, rising from the ashes of the past to kindle anew the flame of wisdom and understanding. Manly P. Hall, in his profound works, captured this cycle of death and rebirth, emphasizing the role of these schools in the perpetual progress of human consciousness. The heart of Rosicrucianism lies in its ability to harmonize diverse elements of mystical thought, drawing from the wellsprings of Christian Gnosticism, alchemy, and a plethora of philosophical and spiritual teachings. The Rosicrucian tradition presents a tapestry of esoteric knowledge. This eclectic blend is not a mere aggregation of ideas, but a refined synthesis that gives Rosicrucianism its unique character and appeal. Tracing the historical roots of the Rosicrucian order leads us back to the early 17th century Europe, a period rife with intellectual curiosity and spiritual hunger. The origin of the order is often linked to the legendary figures of Christian Rosenkreuz. However, Rosenkreuz is more than just a historical character. He is a symbolic representation of the Rosicrucian ethos. His story, while providing a narrative structure to the order's origins, is a parable rich in allegorical meaning, which we will explore in greater depth in subsequent chapters. The term Rosicrucian itself is derived from rosy cross or rose cross, symbols that encapsulate the core teachings and philosophies of the order. These symbols, combining the beauty and intricacy of the rose with the foundational strength of the cross, serve as metaphors for the spiritual journey each member undertakes. This journey is one of discovery, enlightenment, and ultimately, the union of the individual soul with the divine cosmos. The emergence of Rosicrucianism into public consciousness can be traced to the publication of 2 anonymous manifestos in the early 17th century, Fama Fraternitatis Rosicrucis, 1610, and Confessio Fraternitatis, 1615. A third pivotal work, The Chemical Wedding of Christian Rosenkreuz, published in 1617, completes the foundational texts of the Rosicrucian doctrine. While the Fama and Confessio lay down the philosophical and spiritual principles of the order, The Chemical Wedding is a rich allegory detailing the mystical journey of Christian Rosenkreuz. The Chemical Wedding is a narrative steeped in alchemical symbolism and mystical imagery. It portrays an esoteric rite, a celestial wedding, that symbolizes the alchemical process of transmutation and spiritual enlightenment. The story is not just an allegory of the alchemical transformation of base metals into gold, but a roadmap for the initiate's journey towards a higher state of consciousness and the transcendence of dualistic thought. This transformative process is emblematic of the Rosicrucian path, a journey that leads to the discovery of the self, the universe, and the mystical union between the two. The Rosicrucian manifestos hinted at a hidden brotherhood, a clandestine assembly of enlightened minds working from the shadows to shape humanity's spiritual destiny. These guardians of ancient wisdom, as they were perceived, held the keys to the profound mysteries of existence. Their teachings, emphasizing spiritual enlightenment and inner wisdom, aimed to unravel the enigmatic laws governing the cosmos. Adherents were encouraged to align themselves with these metaphysical laws, thus fostering personal growth and contributing to humanity's collective advancement. In an age marked by religious and political upheaval, the Rosicrucians' promise of spiritual transformation resonated with many. The manifestos sparked a widespread quest for esoteric knowledge and understanding. Prominent occult philosophers of the era, including Michael Meyer, Robert Flood, and Thomas Vaughan, were drawn to the Rosicrucian worldview, seeing in it a path to deeper truths and a more profound understanding of the divine order. The Rosicrucian teachings pivoted around concepts of enlightenment, inner wisdom, and the pursuit of gnosis. Their emphasis on understanding and practicing the hidden laws of the universe made the teachings both enigmatic and compelling. To the initiated, these teachings offered a path to true understanding, a path that, while veiled in secrecy, led to the heart of a spiritual truth. In conclusion, the first chapter in understanding the Rosicrucian order is an invitation to embark on a journey of discovery. It is a journey that requires an open heart, a willing mind, and a spirit attuned to the mysteries of the universe. For those who choose to walk this path, the rewards are profound, offering insights into the nature of existence, the cosmos, and the spiritual evolution of humanity. Chapter 2. The Alchemical Journey. The exploration of sexual energy within the Rosicrucian teachings is a subject that is both intricate and profound. Rooted in ancient esoteric traditions, the Rosicrucians view sexual energy not merely as a physical or biological force, but as a powerful spiritual energy that plays a significant role in personal transformation and mystical experiences. In Rosicrucian philosophy, sexual energy is often understood through the lens of alchemy and hermetic principles. It is seen as a vital force akin to the prima materia, or the fundamental material in alchemy, which is the subject of transmutation and refinement in the pursuit of the philosopher's stone, a symbol of spiritual enlightenment and perfection. In the Rosicrucian context, sexual energy symbolizes the union of dualities, the masculine and the feminine, the material and the spiritual, the human and the divine. This union is not just physical, but also metaphysical, representing the merging of opposites to create a harmonious whole. This concept echoes the alchemical marriage, or hieros gamos, where the blending of masculine and feminine energies leads to the creation of something greater, transcending the sum of its parts. Rosicrucian teachings also intersect with Eastern philosophies, particularly in the understanding of Kundalini, a Sanskrit term for the coiled serpent power or spiritual energy that resides at the base of the spine. The awakening of Kundalini and its ascent through the chakras, energy centers in the body, is akin to the alchemical process of transformation. This awakening is believed to lead to higher states of consciousness, profound spiritual insights, and even mystical experiences. Some branches of Rosicrucianism delve into the practice of sexual alchemy, where sexual energy is harnessed and transmuted for spiritual growth. This practice involves controlling and directing this energy for higher purposes, rather than expressing it purely for physical gratification. It is believed that through the mastery and transmutation of sexual energy, one can achieve greater health, vitality, and spiritual advancement. Chastity in Rosicrucianism does not necessarily equate to abstinence, but rather to the purity of thought and the mastery over lower impulses. The transmutation of sexual energy is about elevating it to a higher vibrational state, transforming it into a fuel for spiritual growth and creative expression. This concept aligns with the idea of sublimating one's base desires into higher spiritual aspirations. The symbolism of sexual energy and its mystical implications have profoundly influenced Rosicrucian-inspired art, literature, and culture. It is often depicted through allegorical imagery, representing the sacred and transformative power of this energy. This influence can be seen in the works of artists and writers who were inspired by Rosicrucian and Hermetic ideas. In summary, within Rosicrucianism, sexual energy is revered as a potent force for spiritual development and mystical union. Its role transcends the physical realm, encompassing the alchemical transformation of the self and the pursuit of deeper esoteric truths. The understanding and application of this energy in a spiritual context is considered a key aspect of the Rosicrucian path towards enlightenment and inner harmony. Chapter 3. The Cosmic Dance, Rosicrucianism and the Hermetic Universe. In the vast and intricate expanse of Rosicrucian teachings, one finds a profound exploration of the cosmos and the individual's relationship with it. This exploration is deeply rooted in the Hermetic principles, particularly the famous axiom, as above, so below, as below, so above. This chapter delves into the Rosicrucian interpretation of this principle and its profound implications for understanding the nature of reality, time, space, and the self. At the heart of Rosicrucian cosmology lies the Hermetic concept of macrocosm and microcosm. This ancient philosophy posits that the universe, the macrocosm, and the individual, the microcosm, are mirror images of each other. The Rosicrucians embrace this view, teaching that by understanding the self, one gains insight into the universe, and by contemplating the universe, one can understand the self. This interplay reflects a fundamental belief in the interconnectedness of all things, that the patterns and laws governing the stars and galaxies also operate within the human soul. In the Rosicrucian view, the cosmos is not a static entity, but a dynamic, ever-evolving dance of energy and consciousness. This dance is reflected in the cycles of nature, the movement of the planets, and the flow of spiritual energies. By studying these rhythms, through astrology, alchemy, and other esoteric sciences, Rosicrucians seek to align themselves with the cosmic dance, achieving harmony with the greater patterns of existence. Unlike the conventional understanding of time and space as linear and fixed dimensions, Rosicrucians perceive them as fluid and malleable. Through advanced spiritual practices and meditative states, practitioners can experience altered perceptions of time and space, transcending the ordinary constraints of physical reality. This transcendence is not escapism but a deeper engagement with the true nature of existence, where past, present, and future merge into a singular eternal now. Central to Rosicrucian practice is meditation and contemplation, tools for attuning to the cosmic rhythms. Through these practices, individuals quiet the mind and attune their consciousness to higher frequencies. This alignment opens the door to profound mystical experiences, heightened intuition, and a deeper understanding of universal truths. Meditation in this context is both a means of personal transformation and a way of communing with the divine. The ultimate goal of these teachings is gnosis, direct knowledge of the divine. This knowledge is not intellectual, but experiential, a deep, intuitive understanding of the nature of reality. In the Rosicrucian tradition, gnosis is achieved through a combination of study, contemplation, and living in accordance with cosmic laws. It is a gradual awakening to the truth that lies beyond the veil of the material world. Rosicrucians do not view these teachings as merely theoretical. Instead, they emphasize the practical application of cosmic laws in daily life. By understanding and aligning with these laws, individuals can lead more harmonious, fulfilled lives. This alignment manifests in various ways, from better health and relationships to a deeper sense of purpose and connection to the universe. Chapter 4. The Invisible College, a Nexus of Wisdom. In the rich tapestry of Rosicrucian lore, the concept of the Invisible College emerges as a cornerstone embodying the essence of the order's pursuit of knowledge and spiritual enlightenment. This chapter explores the enigmatic nature of the Invisible College, its influence throughout history, and its role in the confluence of science, spirituality, and mysticism. The Invisible College is not a physical institution, but a symbolic and metaphysical gathering of enlightened minds. It transcends geographical boundaries, temporal constraints, and conventional academic structures. This college represents a confluence of seekers and sages, united in their quest for understanding the deeper realities of the universe. In this ethereal space, wisdom is not merely accumulated but shared, cultivated, and expanded upon, forming a continuous lineage of esoteric knowledge. Throughout history, the Invisible College has been a subtle yet potent force influencing some of the greatest thinkers and scientists. Figures such as Isaac Newton, whose work laid the foundations of modern physics, were believed to be guided by Rosicrucian principles. These principles did not merely inform their scientific endeavors, but enriched them with a spiritual and mystical dimension, leading to a more holistic understanding of the natural world. The Rosicrucian philosophy, with its emphasis on the interconnectedness of all things and the pursuit of hidden truths, fostered an environment where scientific inquiry and mystical exploration were not contradictory but complementary. The synthesis of thought contributed significantly to the scientific revolution and the broader evolution of human understanding. At the heart of the Invisible College's ethos is the belief that science and spirituality are two facets of the same quest for truth. Rosicrucians view the exploration of the natural world as a means to understand the divine, with each discovery revealing a little more of the cosmic puzzle. This perspective shaped the approach of many scientists who delved into fields like alchemy, astrology, and metaphysics, alongside their conventional studies. This convergence is most evident in the work of alchemists, who sought to transform base metals into gold, symbolizing the transmutation of the human soul into a higher state of being. For them, the laboratory was a sacred space, and their experiments were as much spiritual rites as they were scientific endeavors. The scientists and thinkers influenced by the Rosicrucian wisdom often found themselves at the cusp of groundbreaking discoveries. Their work, while grounded in empirical research, was often imbued with a sense of wonder and a quest for deeper meaning. This approach led to innovations and insights that shaped the course of human history. However, their affiliation with Rosicrucianism and other mystical traditions also meant that they had to tread carefully, navigating the precarious landscape of religious orthodoxy and political power. Many of their more esoteric interests were kept private, discussed and explored only within the safe confines of the Invisible College. In contemporary times, the spirit of the Invisible College lives on. Manifesting in various forms, it exists in the networks of scholars, mystics, and seekers who share a passion for exploring the mysteries of life. Online platforms, academic symposiums, and informal gatherings serve as modern-day equivalents of this metaphysical college, continuing the tradition of seeking knowledge and understanding beyond the conventional boundaries. Chapter 5. The Legacy and the Future, the Enduring Wisdom of the Rosicrucians. In the history of mystical and esoteric traditions, the Rosicrucian order stands as an enduring beacon of wisdom, shrouded in the mists of time, yet ever relevant to the spiritual seeker. This final chapter reflects on the lasting legacy of the Rosicrucians and their evolving role in a world teetering on the edge of new discoveries and existential challenges. Despite their ancient origins, the teachings of the Rosicrucians have never lost their relevance. In a world increasingly defined by materialism and scientific reductionism, these teachings offer a refreshing perspective on the nature of existence, emphasizing the spiritual dimensions and the unseen forces that influence our lives. The Rosicrucian wisdom, with its rich tapestry of symbolism, alchemy, and metaphysical insights, provides a pathway to understanding the deeper aspects of life and the cosmos. As humanity progresses, Rosicrucianism advocates for a balance between the material and the spiritual realms. This call for harmony is more than a philosophical stance. It's a practical guide to living. In a world where technological advancements and spiritual understanding often seem at odds, Rosicrucian principles encourage us to find a middle path, one that respects the advancements of science while acknowledging the profound mysteries of the spirit. One of the most significant contributions of the Rosicrucian order is its effort to unify science, philosophy, and spirituality. This unification is not a mere amalgamation of disparate elements, but a cohesive vision where each discipline informs and enriches the others. In this vision, scientific inquiry leads to philosophical introspection, and spiritual insights inform our understanding of the natural world. As we look to the future, the path laid out by the Rosicrucians remains open to all who seek wisdom and enlightenment. This path is not without its challenges, requiring dedication, introspection, and a willingness to delve into the unknown. Yet, for those who embark on this journey, the rewards are immeasurable. A deeper understanding of the self, the universe, and the intricate dance of existence. In conclusion, the 5 chapters of this exploration into Rosicrucianism reveal the tradition rich in symbolism, deep in wisdom, and profound in its implications. From its historical roots and mysterious teachings to its philosophical depth and practical applications, Rosicrucianism offers a comprehensive guide for personal and spiritual growth. The legacy of the Rosicrucians is not merely in the esoteric knowledge they preserved, but in their enduring quest for enlightenment. It is a quest that beckons each of us to explore the depths of our being, to seek harmony with the cosmos, and to contribute to the collective evolution of humanity. The Rosicrucian path, woven through the fabric of history, continues to offer guidance and light in an ever-changing world. As we stand on the threshold of new eras and emerging paradigms, the wisdom of the Rosicrucians serves as a reminder that the journey of discovery and understanding is perpetual. Their teachings, like seeds planted in fertile ground, continue to grow and bear fruit, offering nourishment to all who seek the light of knowledge and the warmth of spiritual insight. In the cosmic dance of existence, the Rosicrucian legacy remains a vibrant guiding force, illuminating the path towards a future where science, philosophy, and spirituality walk hand in hand towards the greater enlightenment of all.